Former FBI Agent Peter Strzok is the latest member of the Mueller team to quit or be removed from the FBI. One America's Salvi takes a look at the events surrounding his departure and what it could mean for the probe moving forward.
The now ex-FBI agent Peter Strzok is no longer working at the Bureau after being fired for his anti-Trump text messages. Reports surfaced on Monday stating the notorious investigator was fired on August 10th for messages sent to his former mistress, Lisa Page. The Bureau's disciplinary branch initially recommended Strzok be suspended for 60 days and removed from supervisory duties. However, the FBI's Deputy Director David Bowditch overruled that finding.
I know Dave Batters, the Deputy Director of the FBI, the person who ultimately made this decision, and one would be hard-pressed to find someone with greater integrity than Mr. Bowditch. I think what happened is he looked at the facts here and said, look, this warrants, dismissal.
Strzok's lawyer, Eitan Goldman, says the decision was politically motivated.
It's difficult to believe, given the steady drumbeat of texts demonizing Pete from the president and all the calls on Capitol Hill by Republicans for Pete to be fired, that didn't play a role in the Bureau's ultimate decision.
Strzok issued a response following his termination, saying he was deeply saddened by the decision and it was an honor to work with the men and women at the FBI. Special Counsel Robert Mueller removed Strzok from his team once the text messages surfaced, but his firing makes him the latest departure from the Bureau with a conflict of interest. In June, Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz said bias expressed by Strzok and other FBI employees cast a cloud over the Russia probe.
Peter Strzok provided the principal cannon fodder for a relentless attack on the FBI, the Department of Justice, and the Special Counsel's investigation.
Then FBI Director Andrew McCabe was fired by Attorney General Jeff Sessions in March. Strzok's mistress, Lisa Page, resigned from the Bureau in May. FBI Chief Counsel James Baker and Chief of Staff James Rubicki, both of whom were mentioned in the Page-Strzok texts, have since left the Bureau. The aforementioned names, along with other senior DOJ officials, were players in obtaining the FISA warrant to spy on former Trump campaign volunteer Carter Page. In order to do so, they used opposition research, now known as the infamous dossier. The author of the document, Christopher Steele, exchanged at least 4 phone calls in 2016 with Justice Department Associate Deputy Attorney General Bruce Ohr. Ohr's wife, Nellie Ohr, worked for Fusion GPS, the company funding Christopher Steele and the creation of the document. The three had dinner on July 30th, and on July 31st, Strzok opened the Russia investigation. The ties between the disciplined or self-removed DOJ officials have President Trump questioning the validity of the probe dating back to its inception, and some Democrats as well.
He wouldn't be working for me after, what he did. I think he had a pretty solid career, but a mistake this large, with the stakes so high, you have to send a message to the other agents that, we expect them to do what they always do, which is, be above board. But
more facts may come to light when Bruce Ohr testifies before congressional investigators on August 28th. Alex Salvi, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.